Hi guys, Frank here from Tiny Plastic Spaceman, and today we're going to be flipping through the Weathering magazine's latest issue featuring Pigments. So this just came to us this week, and so very excited to get this. I've always wanted to learn a lot more about Pigments. As a wargame modeler, I don't really know a huge amount about these. Obviously I've got a full set. I haven't really used it properly or extensively on everything, so it's very good to have something like this as a very helpful resource. So I've got a subscription to the Weathering magazine, so I do get the newest ones as they come out. You can subscribe to them for 4 issues at a time, starting at any time. So I think this is issue 19, so I think this is the first of my latest subscription. And I think a 4-issue subscription lasts you about a year. They come out every 2 or 3 months or so. So yeah, they're very, very handy, very helpful resources as well. And this one particularly for me. So let's just flip it right open. Not too many ads, which is a good thing. And this here table of contents tells you everything that you can expect. The first bit is kind of a history of pigments in scale modeling. Again, this is, I'm all about wargame modeling, but scale modeling is kind of where I started. So it's pretty good to see this sort of information. And especially there's one here about why the specialist pigments, like from Ammo, why they are so much more expensive than some other brands. And here, this is a very helpful bit where it tells you what the differences are between using pigment by itself, with water, with fixer, with thinner, etc. So that's pretty handy. And then we go into using the pigments on different types of vehicles. This one obviously being a MRAP type vehicle. Railroad, which is where the pigment use got started, according to the article at the beginning of the magazine. Again, there's use of pigments in every single one of these, and in all the different various types of ways. Here's muddy footprints and stuff like that. Here's dusty tires. So it's very, very helpful, and even smoke from guns. Tracks are a very big thing for wargame modelers, so this is a very helpful bit. Let's see, it's how to fix them and how to keep them in place and make the most use of them. Oil and grime, also a very big thing for sci-fi modelers, if you're going for the the grimy sort of look. And then talking about sci-fi, we've got R2-D2. What better icon of sci-fi can you have? So it's really good that sci-fi stuff is making more of an appearance in the Weathering magazine, because it is I suppose a growing market for MiG. Obviously he's more known for tracked and armored fighting vehicles and tanks and that sort of thing, and dioramas and stuff like that as well in modern warfare, back to World War II roughly. So that's what a lot of his fans use his techniques for. But here it is, the same techniques and the same products used on a very iconic sci-fi model. So that's really cool to see. And then here we go. There's this is something that I'll find useful for an upcoming army that I'm working on. I think this is a World War I style. Yeah, World War I, World War II German emplaced gun. So very cool. Be looking forward to using that. More track information, and of course just how to, it's just a different way of using the pigments on a track vehicle to get a different effect. And then rust is another very big thing for pigment use. Very, very helpful. And then, hey, speaking of dioramas, here we go. That's very cool. Good to see. Looks like 2 different looks. Yeah, actually 2 different dioramas. So we've got spring on one side and autumn on the other. So very interesting. And that's it for the pigment issue. In the next issue, looking forward to this, camouflage. So that'll be really cool. I imagine we'll see a lot of airbrush and maybe some of that sticky putty stuff that MiG sells. So that is it for the Weathering magazine issue number 19 review. Hope you found that interesting. If you have, please check out the article. Please check out the issue number 19 from MiG let's see, theweatheringmagazine.com. Sorry about that. Please give us a like if you enjoyed this, found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And check us out on all the various social media streams. You can see the links up there on the screen. And thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.